I'm Todd Grisham, and not a bad day for a fight. We are live at the Empire Fight Camp. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
Time for our tale of the tape. The gentleman of boxing, Floyd Patterson, one of the slickest heavyweights of all time. 6 foot tall, 201 pounds. And he'll be facing Jack the Galveston Giant Johnson, 200 pounds with a reach of 74 inches.
Nobody knows who's going to win. You can have an argument for the winner on both sides, but this is that fight. We'll be talking about this fight for years to come.
The gentleman of boxing, Floyd Patterson. He started his career as an Olympic gold medalist, and look at him now. He is the former heavyweight champion of the world.
I was over here locked in on TikTok, bro. I didn't even see who I'm fighting.
The Galveston Giant himself.
Oh, okay.
This bout is
That's crazy. I had to shut the game down and
fighting out of the red corner.
Uh-oh, my old ass getting sleepy.
Here is the Olympic gold medalist and the two-time
He got that hairdo like that little dude from Menace to Society.
All-time greats,
The one Jada Pinkett's son.
Fighting out of the blue corner from Galveston,
And he got the
Texas,
potato sack draws
presenting
on.
the legendary first African-American heavyweight champion. Please welcome the renowned
Looking like
heavyweight champion of the world, known
Jamal
as
Crawford.
the Galveston Giant, introducing Jack Johnson.
How will these two
Jack
fighters
Johnson,
handle the
boy.
outdoors? We're fighting under the sun here for this big showdown.
Words
they
are
tryna
cheap.
push the
It's
button.
the action that says it all. We'll find out when the first bell goes.
Let me put your
Thousands
nose
of
in
fans
there.
here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about.
To old school get down.
High hopes for this battle between these 2 athletes.
Okay, you blocking high. Let's
The jab can't find a home.
damn.
They
That
won't
shit
give
made
us
my
a
hand
second
go
to
the
catch
wrong
our
way.
breath. Considering we're outside in the sold-out arena, it almost feels like the Roman Coliseum and 2 gladiators going at it. What a stunner! Jack Johnson goes to the canvas. A big headshot, and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow motion.
You
Caught him
right,
clean
Todd.
on the
What
chin.
a shot.
Sleep. And the crazy thing is players that play this get mad at that. Like, oh my god, that hurts, man. Bro, we hit you with a flush power uppercut to the chin. Yeah, go down. It happens.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
Well, now
We'll
it's
be
about
right back
getting
to
back to
fighting.
the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down to them doing their job. But get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Perfect counter shot. Those counter punches have to hurt. Oh, my word! Jack Johnson on the defense. What's he going to do to get out of this trouble? And now they're right back into the fray.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Talk about Johnson in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
You've been put down, you've got to think right.
That boy ain't playing with them power punches. I see you.
And there's the bell for round 2. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle, man. He's got to bluff him.
That uppercut doesn't get through. A straight right just misses. If you like defense, you're going to love this fighter. Excellent defense. They stay on the outside. They use their jab efficiently.
Ooh, right
and
over
they
the
don't
head
take
top.
damage.
Outside fights create so much unpredictable movement. Move left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
That left hook missed.
Damn.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. He fails to score with that left hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
Stay focused. Don't worry
He needed the whole time.
Don't give
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Oh, that got Patterson off kilter. I thought that was... Hold that thought! Oh, and Patterson's dazed. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Missed him with that uppercut. They are giving us a high-tempo show. Nice slip to avoid the jab. That left hook misses. This round's... Did you see that? And Jack Johnson is dazed. I don't believe it. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bo, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Just keep on the...
Come on, on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the
Just
way
seen
through
the
Calcit.
sun.
Start sticking in a few body shots in there. Bury it up a little bit so we can't.
Okay, now you're switching off. Don't worry about that round.
Come on,
Don't worry
Floyd.
about
Let me
it.
see
Let's
if you
go
can
out
keep
there,
up this
let's
Ivan
reset.
Drago.
Forget about that round. It was a bad round, but we don't care.
Crazy when you see the slugger and
What was that?
Jack
What are you
Johnson
doing?
boxing,
Come on,
but you
you're
see the
switching
boxer
off.
and Floyd Patterson pretending to be Ivan Drago or Isaac Frost, one of them.
Okay, now you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. You've been...
You weren't loading up, but you were still landing your
These
power shots.
Time winding down as we get set for another round.
These players just refuse to rely on boxing IQ. They have to rely on
There's the bell for round 4.
power
So
punch.
not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
That counter punch caught him clean. I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Patterson's rocked. How is this fight still continuing?
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Punch, counter punch. Can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. He threw a punch and just got countered. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Come on, you let him back into the fight.
Much good work, that's it. Now breathe, breathe, just get your breath back.
Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. And he's...
Keep smart. Good man, good man. Just say him again.
Mate, what are you doing? Come on, switch on. I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round.
That boy taking
get your
sweet
mind
time.
back, get your focus back, get
Ain't
that
that
jab
it?
back. Just box him. Just be...
Ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready.
Okay, focus, focus. Big, deep breaths.
Go out there and finish him. You were thinking. You were smart.
There's the bell to start round 5. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. You've got someone with the hands. Hold that thought. Ooh, that really affected Floyd there. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
They're so close. So close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And This is a you hit me hard, I'll hit. Whoa, wait a minute. Patterson took that one in a bad way. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Big round now, relax. Just keep him on the end of that jab.
What was that? What are you doing? Come on, you're switching off.
Start sticking in a few body shots in there. Bury it up a little bit.
Dang,
so
1% again.
Now you let him back
That's
into the
basically
fight
saying
now.
that I'm losing every round if I'm not getting nothing
Close in
back.
this fight, and now you've let him get back into it. Now it's a
Crazy.
tougher fight, and he's going to be confident. You got to
in the end of what you do. Good work. Good work out there.
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp.
There's the bell to start round 6. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Good defense on that left hook. The straight right just misses. Patterson. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
That's lights out right there.
Go to sleep. It's all downhill from there, my boy.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Listen to me. Are you okay?
It's all downhill.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again?
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Ooh, that really affected Floyd there. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over. Hold it right there. Oh, that got Patterson off kilter. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Those counter punches have to hurt. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, felt right. Brush it off, get on with the job.
Great work. I love that. I love that. Jab slick.
Listen, you switched off. What are you doing?
Mouth wide open.
Shots. Keep smart.
Still only got 1%
Relax now,
back.
but don't
What?
want to load up.
Okay, focus. Big, deep breaths.
Okay.
Calm yourself down. Calm yourself
That
back.
guy was cornerman looking at him with those eyes.
Let's go out there, get your...
You'll see it and ride it out. Go out there and finish it.
He
Come
looked
on,
like
do you
he's
wanna
just
win
giving
this
him a look
fight?
at my
I
eyes.
need you to focus on what you're doing.
Here comes round 7. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
So you like to throw power.
Oh, and Patterson's dazed. And Patterson couldn't take any more.
And
You
he
can
winds up
see
the power
here his
shot.
face basically melts into his glove, and down he goes.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from? 1, 2,
2.
3.
Get your ass up.
6, 7. Give me your throw.
Get your ass up. I know you think you got hope.
They got
You ain't got
knocked
no
down,
hope,
but
young
didn't
man.
stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
He's up, but for how long? Look at her. On the heels. Look at there's nothing there. There's no...
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Floyd Patterson is on the canvas.
That's that old school ass.
You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
That old school. GG, you can throw the towel in now, my boy. There you go. Lay down. Lay down. Good boy. Take that, take that. That NyQuil.
It happened. You saw it here live. A
Jack
knockout
Johnson going
win.
to the club. He ain't got a mark on his face. He going to the juke joint. That's crazy. That fight was scored 57. Well, he did get that knockdown, but they gave him round 2? What? Power punches. Gotta be. Hell yeah, he has 16. Hold on. Oh yeah, he was gassing himself. Look at that, 3rd round, 51. He was done by round 4. How many power punches in total did he throw? 135. Jeez. With Floyd Patterson. You got 780 something, 82 fights under your belt. 86 with the draws. And you still fighting like that. That boy boxing IQ is about as good as a cardboard box when it's soaking wet. He got that wet box IQ. Like, man, what makes you think? Like, why would you do that? That's like somebody getting Floyd Mayweather and then trying to play with Floyd Mayweather like he Clever Lang or some shit. That's wild, bro. What other games is like that where you could just really, like, these fighters are set a certain way? Like, why do people can't see that? But instead, they'll take a fighter that's set a certain way and play with that fighter the same way they would play with every weight class. Same shit. No matter who they get. They pick Bud Crawford, doing the same thing. Pick Canelo, do the same thing. Sugar Ray, do the same thing. Ray Robb, do the same thing. Like, man. So no matter who you get, your whole strategy is punch one time, then power punch behind that, then power punch behind that. Until you what? Tire yourself out and don't want to fight no more? Okay, this is going to be a test. Tyson Fury. He got that reach.
Let's do it.
And he's smothering his reach.
Okay, it's not working. It's not working. Switch southpaw. Okay, let's reset. Switch stance.
Okay, this is how we do this.
It's time!
Okay, focus, focus. Big, deep breaths. Big, deep breaths. Calm yourself down.
See what you want to do, young man. Ooh. Come on. Ooh, I thought that jab was going to connect.
Come on, do you want to win this fight? Now it's a tougher fight. He's got to be confident. He's got to take that confidence away. Go out.
Let's fight.
Make him pay.
Ooh.
And again, when he leans forward, bring it up. Kick up the uppercut. Kick up the uppercut.
Look at me! Look at me!
Counter with that left.
Time out!
What are you doing? You've switched off completely. Get your mind back on the job.
Back.
Body and head, that's it.
on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp. Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together.
Do your business.
Okay, let's reset, switch stance. Switch stance, that's it. What we do in the gym. You know you can do it in the gym. Be confident, that's it. Nice and smooth. Stay that way now.
Okay, now you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to go back out.
Let's do it.
Listen, you've switched off. What are you doing? I need you to focus on what you're doing. You got complacent? The fight's not over yet.
Let's go.
What are you doing? Come on, switch on. Switch on.
Back.
Okay, it's not working. It's not working. Switch southpaw.
One, two, three, 4, 5. You still want to fight?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. It's Sugar Ray Leonard. He's got a... It's Sugar Ray Leonard. One of the... Sugar...
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Palmer Park...
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk.
Todd, all I can say, heaven on earth.
All right.
Heaven on earth.
What a great venue and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one.
Good luck.
High hopes for this battle between these two athletes. Nope, that hook won't score. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Every time they throw a shot, they get counters. You'd like to see more jabs. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
Did you see the nerves on a fight stepping into the ring, Tom? It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner, you've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Good counter punching. They exchange punches. Nice punch. Can't land the jab there. Jab slightly off target. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Smart. You weren't loading up, but you were still letting your power.
Here we go. It's round two. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
If you like defense, you're going to love this fighter. Excellent defense. They stay on the outside. They use their jab efficiently, and they don't take damage.
Outside fights create so much unpredictable movement. Moves left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
Throwing a hook, but nice defense there. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
It's bombs away. A typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense. Stick and move, stick and move.
It's a flat-footed fight. If you've got a dancer out there in front, you've got to cut them off. Cut the ring off, make the ring small. Put them on the back foot. Put them under pressure.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round.
You're switching off, and you're starting to make mistakes.
Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Good defense there with that left hook. defense on that hook. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Well done with that counter shot. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. They stop the hook there. Beautiful counter shot. The straight right just misses. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round.
Come on.
There's the bell to start round 4. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Perfect counter lands. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Nice counter shot. He threw a punch and just got countered. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill.
Leonard took a big shot and down he goes. Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
I've got to see that again.
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Ten seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard. Back into the fray here in round 5. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he...
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Sugar Ray's in trouble! How did they not go down?
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
That jab doesn't score. Swing and a miss with that hook. Counter punch right up the middle. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvellous, but some fighters will underlead the middleweights. Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed, they're confident, they know they just have to quick burst, boom! In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why,
despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard. Let's start the 6th. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Oh, wait a minute! Sugar Ray Leonard days! Looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3.
He gonna rage quit. He gonna rage quit. I was sitting over here smoking and laughing.
They got knocked down but didn't stay down. Once again showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
Is that but ever hope? Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. And Sugar is in trouble. Sugar Ray Leonard, can you believe it? Just got knocked down. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and you are good.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard now. There's the bell to start round 7. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Having a hard time finding a home with that right uppercut. Jab misses. Those counter punches have to hurt. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see 2 boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there, these guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
Do you believe what we're seeing? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. They block the hook, and Sugar is in trouble. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Sugar Ray. Round 8, and we're off again. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
My motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Oh, Leonard just got rocked. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
1, 2,
Go to sleep.
3, 4, 5, 6.
It's okay, young man. Go to sleep.
Sugar Ray is rocked. Sugar Ray is down. I don't care how good your chin is. A punch like that, and you're going down.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
A knockout victory. That's not a
Straight
knockout
knockout.
victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here.
Man. How the hell the judge give him? Yeah, I should have kept smoking. They gave him round 7? Okay, never mind. I see what they did. He had me in the blocks. He had 2 counters, 9 powers, 6 uppers, and had 12 hooks. While he was at 20% stand. Good shit. 22, 28. He was flat-footed by round 4. People want to talk about the meta. That's how you kill off any meta, right there. Ain't no meta, boy. Whatever meta you think you finna pull off, I'm finna take your body. That way you can't even do it. If I got you flat-footed, you can only throw 1 power punch at a time, 2 at best. And if you flat-footed by round 4, because I sacrificed 3 rounds to get you there, I still got 5 more rounds to play with the body. 5 more rounds. And that's the thing. I see a lot of players, they go for that instant. I was about to call it gratisfaction. They want that instant satisfaction is what I'm trying to say. Gratification. Don't just take the time to let it work out.
Here we are.
They want the straight work.
King Hector.
This back.
So much hype. We're expecting an all-action slugfest.
See?
The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Well-placed hook. That big hook doesn't land.
Man.
Really good buzz in the air tonight. This crowd waiting for something special.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in the headlights.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Insane action. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. And well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
They have a great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Beautiful counter shot. Nice counter. No rest for the weary. Good defense stopping that jab. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Both men step back for just a moment. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
referee calling for seconds out, right back into the action.
Go out.
The jab doesn't quite connect. He misses with that straight left. They are giving us a high-tempo show. He parries that left jab away. So much for boxing. This is a fight. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Good job defending the jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
I'm gonna get him out of here quickly.
Here we go to the 4th round. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
It's all offense all the time. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Can't score with that hook again. How about that time counter shot? Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. Well, there was no doubt. And there's the bell for round 5. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good defense to block the hook. is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
It's all offense all the time. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. The courage on display here is incredible. He misses with that straight left. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Garcia in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
You can't leave it up to the...
And there's the bell to start round 6. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Hey, it's the featherweight division. You're going to see a lot of speed in this fight.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. They both want a knockout, you can tell. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain over brawn.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on this. And there's the bell to start round 7. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nice work to block that left uppercut. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've gone in the ring with fights like that and you punched him, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? And he fails to score with that left hook. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Every second.
Round 8, and we're off again. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
A lot of effort being exerted here. Good defense with that left jab. Oh, and it's flashing lights for the flash here. He's got to get out of trouble. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
What recovery skills they are. What a...
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. We knew it was going to be close, but that's as close as it gets. No one wins, no one loses. This fight ends in a draw. It's a full moon, so look out. We are live outside at Empire Fight Camp. I'm Todd Grisham. And here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time for our tale. Here. It's this lots of hype. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. The hook scores. That right hook's already working well. We've been fighting all day long, and we've reached our main event, and they'll do it underneath the moonlight, ladies and gentlemen. We're outdoors for this highly anticipated main event.
These fighters are about to block themselves off. I'll say, right, that's it. Keep out of it. Now it's fight time. The whole day, everybody's been waiting for these two. This is it. This is it.
Got him with a left jab. And they figure out the combination to this safe.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Right hand. Oh, what a shot! Dimitri Bivol in some serious trouble here. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Nice job by him to block that jab. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Bivol on that last.
What's he doing?
Here we go for round two. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
They both want a knockout, you can tell. Good jab to the body. Fundamentals always help. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Oh, they landed a good jab there. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. The Mexican monster's in trouble. Very. Oh, wait a minute. David Benavidez might be ready to go. Talk about Bivol in that last round. Pretty on to the third. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Right hook is finding its target. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Perfectly timed uppercut. Catch and shoot. Missing with the hook. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Oh, Bivol now stumbling and bumbling. Is he going to go down? Let's talk about Bivol in that last round. Back at it in round 4. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
The perfect counter lands. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Neither fighter willing to slow down. They exchange punches. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Those counter punches have to hurt. And now Dimitri Bivol is dazed. Dimitri Bivol goes down. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
I can't believe it. They are giving up. And that is that. They surrender. This is